Anyone who's ever got a chance to listen to Linn Audio's AV5140 speaker knows it is supremely musical. However, with the right materials and a small amount of labor, it can be made to be even better. There is quite a bit of chatter on the Linn forums talking about how you can greatly enhance the speaker bases. If you look at the underside of the 5140 stand, you will see that while it is a strong glass reinforced plastic, it is hollow with some ridging for structural strength. Now, I won't go into all the details from the forums here, but basically what you do is you use a combination of steel shot and epoxy to make the hollow plastic stand into a much different animal. I used a S330 steel shot normally used for sandblasting applications and bought a 50-pound bag for this project. For the epoxy, I used 2 quarts of the smooth-on Epoxicast 650 black and a couple of the small bottles of the 103 slow hardener. You start by making an 8-ounce batch of the epoxy mixture, and that means you use 7 ounces of the 650 black and 1 ounce of the 103 hardener. At this point, you measure out 63 ounces of the steel shot, that is 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Add the 8 ounces of epoxy to the 63 ounces of steel shot and mix up thoroughly. You want to make sure that all the individual pieces of shot material have epoxy on all sides. You can now start filling the voids in the speaker base with this epoxy steel shot mixture. What you end up with is a very densely packed steel shot with the epoxy just kind of holding the edges together. It looks pretty dry at the end. Then you take a little bit of the leftover epoxy and mix up one final batch with no steel shot and slather that over the top to make a final seal. What you end up with is an incredibly dense speaker base that weighs over 22 pounds, and that was from something that started at under 4 pounds. This enhanced stand improves the sound of the 5140 quite a bit. The bass is cleaner and tighter, the mid-range and top frequencies have much more clarity. It is really a worthwhile investment of your time and money.